see the skies. I can see the skies. Watch your eyes. See the skies. I can see the skies. See the sky. See the sky. Watch your eyes.
Hi everybody, congratulations class of 2020 on this big moment of accomplishment. Both Deborah and I hope you are well and safe and savoring this day because you all earned it. Now it is a little bit different than what you may have had in mind when you began senior year with so much excitement, so much promise. As we all know, this world has changed a lot.
In fact, we both have to admit that it wasn't easy trying to figure out what to say at this moment in time as we commemorate this special time. A few weeks ago, we would have been talking about the pandemic, urging you to hold on and to begin moving on through this difficult time. Well, now the world is shifting even more, exposing deep and painful fissures around us, around the issues of race and injustice. You were always going to be stepping out into a complex world, no doubt about that, but now you're also stepping into a world that is hurting. And if you are frustrated or maybe even a little anxious, that's understandable. Life is complicated, and that's the final big lesson that you're going to have to take away with you as you graduate.
But we want you to pause and think differently about your circumstances. Yes, this is an unusual graduation. Yes, things are a bit unsettling. And yes, it's going to take big changes and big ideas. And that's where you all come in. You are a graduating class that will go down in history. Some might even say you're a chosen group of graduates. Now, I know you're rolling your eyes, and I've got teenagers. I've seen some eye rolls. But think for just a few seconds. All 2,500 of you have an opportunity to step up. Not just to get your diplomas, but to show the world what it means to pivot in the face of difficulty, to create meaning and success in any situation, whether it's a pandemic or a change in our racial evaluations, how we see people, how people see us, when the things you are expecting to do don't go the way you expected it to.
Now, most of you have had supportive family or friends in your corner to get you this far. There have been days, I am sure, where you felt like you just didn't have it in you. You didn't want to give 100%. Someone probably nudged you along, and if they were like my parents, they probably threatened you to get your act together or else. Well, someone cared enough about you to get you through, to make sure that you did that last project, passed that test, won that football game. Somebody helped you get here and to succeed, got you over the hump, made sure you didn't fail. Well, now It's on you. It's up to you to get past these obstacles, these moments of concern, and of course, some disappointment.
Okay, so we know that this year ended in unexpected ways, and we still don't even know how it's going to end. You didn't get to go to prom. You didn't have those final basketball games. You didn't get to pull those final senior pranks on the teachers you weren't so crazy about. And you're not getting that strut across the stage right now to grab that diploma and hear your families carry on way too loud. No one can blame you for feeling bummed, class of 2020. No pomp today. That is your circumstance. But now, it is up to you to decide what to do with this moment, how to take these struggles and make this a better world.
When I was growing up in small town Georgia, post-segregated Georgia, I too had my world rattled in a really big way. All those civil rights marches and struggles had led to a monumental Supreme Court decision, Brown versus the Board of Education, which later threw open the schools to integration. Now, after attending an all-black school for most of my life, for the first 4 years of my life anyway, I was now stepping into a new and kind of bewildering world. It was kind of bewildering to some of my classmates and their parents. Some of them might have been even disappointed with this new and unsettling time. How are we going to cope with this unknown? Some of them might have asked. Some no doubt wanted to know what this is going to mean for the future. It was a new time. It required a different way of thinking. Well, now, this was no pandemic at that time. There was some social distance, I have to say, and there was great fear in stepping out into the new world. But like so many of my classmates, I decided that this was a moment to change the equation, to find ways to excel, to be stronger than those who were fearful, to reach deep down and to find my greatness.
And in fact, given what is going on right now with all the protests, with a resurgence of civil rights, and a lot of young people like you leading the way, class of 2020, this is your moment, your chance to take what history is handing to you and to find your greatness. Some of you are celebrating extraordinary success, scholarships, acceptance to elite colleges, even the honor of introducing a former president of the United States during an online talk. Some of you are the first in your families to finish high school and to take steps toward a more promising life. Some of you may even help find a cure for this virus or emerge as leaders in our country, helping us find a new way. And we desperately need new creative leaders. We are so very proud of you, along with Superintendent Talisa Dixon.
You are our future, our hope of getting past these difficult times and on to something better. Okay, yes, we may be wearing masks for a little while and maybe doing elbow bumps for a little bit longer until we get there. But we will get to a better place because of you. So as former First Lady Michelle Obama suggested, do a little dance today. Celebrate yourselves. Don't do that dance, please. But celebrate yourselves because you have earned this moment and nothing can take that away from you.
So as you step out into this big, complicated, unpredictable world of ours, well, I like to do predictions, but that's a whole nother story. I urge you to step boldly. Do it like you mean it. Make your decisions count. Someone once said, every decision that we make leads us down a different road. We'll never come to exactly the same crossroads. Every decision that we make has significance. The tiniest choice that we make reverberates throughout the entire universe.
So today, class of 2020, accept your moment in history. They're going to be talking about you for a long time. You are the class that stepped back out into the light after some dark days. You are the class that is going to change the way we go forward. As the great Maya Angelou says, up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise.
So class of 2020, you rise. Give yourselves a personal hug. Give your classmates a virtual fist bump. Give your folks your deepest gratitude and celebrate yourselves wherever you are right now. This is your moment of achievement and nothing can take that away.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good evening. I am Kimberly Mills, the very proud principal of Mifflin High School. On behalf of the graduates and faculty, it is my honor to welcome our parents, grandparents, families, friends, and community members who are joining us to Mifflin High School's 44th commencement ceremony. 4 years ago, graduates, you arrived at Mifflin High School excited and wide-eyed. Since the first day of school when you arrived as frightened freshmen, I have watched you learn inside and outside of the classroom. It has been a wonderful journey to this place where you have become savvy and successful seniors. We are here this evening to honor you, our graduates, who over the last 12 years have met the demands and expectations of education successfully through hard work and dedication. Your commitment to excellence has not only been to yourself, but to our school and the community. I want to thank you and your families for believing in our vision to transform Mifflin. It has not been an easy transition, but it has been worth it. I know your absolute favorite transformation initiative has been the collared shirts and khaki pants of campus wear. Together as the Mifflin community, we increase the availability and successful use of technology to prepare you, our graduates, for college, the military, and the workforce. Little did we know we had laid the foundation for you to be prepared for the unimaginable closing of school due to the coronavirus on March 13th. Your hard work in the classroom learning new online platforms allowed you to easily transition to what became our new virtual learning academy. You were able to stay connected with your teachers, counselors, and friends through Google Classrooms, Zoom or Google Meetings, Edpuzzle, Edulastic, YouTube channels, Edmentum, Alex, Gizmos, and the list goes on and on. I speak for all of your teachers when I say we are proud of you. Your strength to persevere while grieving the time lost with friends, missing prom, senior breakfast, the senior picnic, and the in-person graduation everyone dreams of is to be commended. You did not falter in your dedication to yourself to complete your senior year strong. No other Mifflin High School class before 2020 can say they made it through a pandemic, let alone made it through as smoothly as you did. One thing I hope you walk away from this pandemic experience with is to never take any person, thing, or experience for granted. I want you to remember to be present in each moment and experience of your life. Time is precious and it sure does fly. As seniors, you have continued to lead the way for our school with your Instagram pride videos and posts. You continue to show your puncher pride that was strong within our school walls, and you carried that pride over to our virtual schooling. The work we have done together as a Mifflin family is evident in our increased scores, the happy culture and climate in our building, and the online academy, and most impressively, bringing our graduation rate from 53% 5 years ago to a 90% today with you, our graduating class of 2020. It has been a collective effort by all watching today, working together for change. It most certainly is a great day to be a puncher. You are a puncher forever. The puncher spirit and pride you feel is part of the fabric of who you are. I'm proud of each and every one of you. I am excited to see all the wonderful ways you will continue to impact the world through your intelligence, values, and charisma. Remember that peace and change begins with you, and knowing where the love is will keep you grounded in being true to yourselves, your families, and your alma mater. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Go be great, class of 2020.
Graduates, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the Mifflin mission statement. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Punchers have a responsibility to strive for excellence through our services, sacrifices, scholarships, and personal accountability to ourselves and our community.
Seniors, it is my honor to address the class of 2020 and congratulate each of you on your graduation. Though you're not together with your classmates in the same place to mark this important milestone, I am no less proud of each of you. It does not diminish your achievements, individually or collectively. As I pre-record this message today, which is Monday, June 15th, to address the class of 2020, all of us are reeling from a roller coaster of raw emotions. Each of you and your families, our city, our country, and the entire world is still coping with the health and economic impacts of the COVID-19 world pandemic. And our hearts and minds continue to be filled with sadness, anger, frustration, and disgust at yet another brutal act against a member of the African American community. Columbus City Schools has reaffirmed its commitment to the fight to overcome systemic racism and working for change in our schools and in our community. As superintendent, together with the Board of Education, I am committed to making meaningful, forward-thinking changes that address racism, sexism, and gender and religious-based biases inside and outside of our classrooms. Today, I ask each of you to join me by making your own commitment to be an agent of change. The commitment to change is how you decide to define it. And you should know that your definition of change will, change. It is what former First Lady Michelle Obama calls becoming. I believe we need immediate change and we need long-term, lasting change. In fact, we must demand both. We cannot stay the same as individuals if we are to transform as a community and as a society. I close with a quote from President Barack Obama as told by Michelle Obama in her book, Becoming. She quotes the president as telling those who join him to address social change from the streets of Chicago to the halls of the White House. Do we settle for the world as it is, or do we work for the world as it should be? My call, my challenge to the class of 2020 is a commitment to the latter. Please celebrate change. Please be the change.
When I started this Mifflin High School, today I have the honor of sharing these last words with you. I do not intend to bore you with a very long speech, but I wanted to share with you as we reflect on the road behind us and the undiscovered path that lies ahead. How many times were you asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Well, the time has come. The time to answer that question is upon us. I find it intriguing to think about the first day that we walked into Mifflin. Most of us felt a hole in our stomachs. That feeling of arriving in a classroom full of strangers, who would have imagined that they would end up being our best friends? For 4 years, we endured achievements and stumbles. We experienced difficulties, but above all, we learned and we succeeded. On behalf of my generation, I wanted to thank all the teachers and coaches who during these years gave us the desire to learn and shared their time with us. Thank you for that. In addition, thank you to the dedicated teachers who often had to play other roles not listed in their job descriptions, such as mom or dad in the classroom. Thank you for the lessons learned. Thank you for the punishments too. But above all, thank you for showing us that inspirational friendship between teachers and students are possible. Today, we say goodbye to the institution that saw us grow physically and emotionally. Goodbye to the institution in which we spent unforgettable moments in the halls. We screamed, we laughed, and cried. Goodbye to the laughter of asking for permission to go to the bathroom while we stayed to talk to our friends. Already, I assure you that more than one of us already has an interesting history to tell our children. Today, we say goodbye to another stage of our lives in our beloved high school. I dare confess to them that I have a fear of growing up. Know that we have prepared for the future. There is another adventure that we have to go through, and above all, enjoy life. And time passes by very fast. So I invite you to not waste time on things that are not positive. Let's not be spiteful. Let's help others and give without receiving anything in return. If they say something hurtful, let it be and learn to forgive and speak up when you disagree. Be proud of who you are. Fight for what you want and don't let anyone destroy your dreams. Trip as many times as you want, but get back up and enjoy every second of your life. And I thank you today for allowing me to speak to you all. Thanks to the parents who are a founding piece in our lives and are examples to live by. Without you, we would have not achieved it. I thank each of you for giving me the opportunity to be more than your classmate, but your friend. I hope that in the future we are colleagues, compadres, or we just remained friends. We graduated and we did it and showed that we were more than just techies. We are a powerful generation capable of doing anything. I will not say goodbye, but I will say see y'all soon. You all deserve so much more. In the most honest way, I wish you all success in your lives. No matter the path that you choose for yourselves, in honor of the class of 2020, we say thank you, Mifflin High School.
I want to say congratulations to all who have graduated during this unusual time. We are faced with unfortunate circumstances, but we pulled through, so I salute all of you for your efforts. As Mifflin alumni, we all know this is a diverse school. And for those who come from foreign lands, we have survived tragedies that are difficult to grasp. For some of us, we survived war zones, some of us escaped poverty, and some of us even escaped slavery. For me, I was born in a refugee camp in Kenya because my mother ran from poverty in Zimbabwe and my father ran from rebel soldiers in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And now I'm here today receiving my high school diploma from an American school. I plan to continue my education and double major in English and political science, continue on to law school, and go back to Africa to become a politician. We have the power to change the world if we really meant it. We have the ability to turn situations and calamities on their heads if we have enough willpower. We all were faced with obstacles, but we can't be faced with something we cannot handle. The world is in ruins, and it's our choice if we want to do something about it. For me, I want to go back home and fix the pieces I left behind. Once again, congratulations, class of 2020. The fate of the world is in our hands. Best of luck.
Columbus City Schools, to the class of 2020, congratulations. It's your boy, E.T. Let me just share with you 3 things that I think are important. All right, so I know you were disappointed. I mean, I get it. I will never forget my junior year in high school. You know, I finally did driver's ed, applied for my driver's license. You know, I took the test, did the driver's test, and voila, got my license, right? And my mom blessed me with her old car. I never forget, Escort. I'll never forget, it was an 84 Escort, right? Super pumped up. Guys, in the first 2 weeks of me having the vehicle, guess what? I got into a car accident, right? And I remember it like yesterday. It was a hit and run. I remember I hit this old lady. I wasn't paying attention, didn't stop at the red light, crashed into her. And look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was so nervous. I was so afraid. I actually drove the car I broke that axle. You could hardly drive it. I drove that sucker up the street, got out, and ran. Yup, I ran from the scene of the crime. And I'll never forget police calling my mom. I'll never forget the police coming by the house. And I lost my car. I wasn't able to do certain things. And I just remember an old wise person saying this to me. At some point, regardless of how difficult it is, how challenging it is, how hurt you are, that you got your license, your first car, and you totaled it, you got to get over it. All right, come on. I'm talking to somebody today. As devastating as COVID-19 was and is, and how it rocked our worlds and changed our plans, at some point, you have to put it behind you in the rearview mirror, and you got to move forward. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And guess what? This is probably not going to surprise you, but I've had 3 or 4 cars since then. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? I've had 3 or 4 cars. So where your focus goes, your energy flows. So if you're going to continue to think about, I didn't get to graduate, I didn't get a prom, I didn't go on my senior trip. Like if you focus on everything that didn't happen, you know what? You're going to go on a spiral downward. I will never forget growing up a Detroit Lion fan and Barry Sanders, who's probably one of the greatest running backs to ever do it. I remember he wouldn't celebrate. And I would always ask, like, why is he not celebrating like some of the other football players? You know what he said? He said, my daddy told me, you will continue to score. You're going to keep getting touchdowns. You're going to keep getting a lot of yards. Like, don't act brand new. Don't act like you're not going to do it again. Guys, you're going to get opportunities to graduate college. You're going to get opportunities to graduate law school, graduate from medical school. All right, whatever. You're going to get opportunities. All right, so let's put this behind us. Remember, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So this leads me to number 2. Look, if you got bad energy, all right, you're probably going to give 70%, 80%. When you have good energy, you're going to give 120%. And watch me, you actually attract more by being 120 than you attract at 70. All right, let me just be real. You know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't like to wash the dishes. Some of you don't like to do the trash. Some of you don't like to cut the grass. Like you just don't like chores. Some of you don't like doing homework. And watch this. When you do things and you don't like to do those things, you don't put the same energy in. And as a result, you don't get the same outcomes, guys. If you want to blow up, if you want to make a lot of money, if you want to live in a gated community, if you want to drive whatever car you want to drive, if you want to be your own boss, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to change the world, like if you got dreams, goals, and plans, you cannot waste your energy. Listen to me. You only get 24 hours in a day. You only get so many opportunities. You can't waste those opportunities because you own something negative. You can't waste those opportunities because you don't particularly care for this or you don't particularly like. I love it. Here's what my parents used to tell me back in the day. Listen to me. You don't have to like washing the dishes, but you're going to wash them anyway. You don't have to like cutting the grass, but you're going to cut it anyway. You don't have to like taking out the trash, but you're going to have to take it out anyway. You don't have to like going to school, but you're going to go anyway. If I were you, since I have to do it anyway, I would enjoy it. And so you've got to find a way. When others are down and out, you got to find a way. When others don't like it, you've got to learn to enjoy the sun, but you also got to enjoy the rain. You got to know that while you love playing in the sun, if it was only sun, if only the sunshine, then the trees wouldn't grow and the flowers wouldn't grow and we wouldn't get vegetables. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Everybody loves the sun, but can you stand the rain? And what I need you to understand is that there are blessings when the sun shines. There are blessings, when the rain comes down. There are blessings when it snows. Do you know in certain places in the United States of America that when it actually gets cold or wintertime, do you understand that it kills certain germs? It kills certain bugs. There are blessings in what you would think is a cursing. I'll never forget, my wife got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis about 5 years ago. When I tell you one of the best things that could have happened to our marriage, best thing could have happened to our career, best thing could have happened to our family. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Why? Because she left her job, because we started exercising more, because we changed our diet, right? Because we started traveling the world together. And there were opportunities that came to us that had she not gotten sick, she would still be at her job for the next 20 years. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your attitude determines your altitude. Are you hearing me? And so oftentimes you think it's the circumstance or you think it's the situations that's a blessing. No, it's your perspective, how you see it. Henry Ford says, if you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. I'm going to say it again. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. And so I need you to change your attitude. I need you, when it's bad, I need you to see it's good. When it's good, I need you to see it's good. And when it's great, I need you to see it's great. I'll say it again. When it's great, I need you to see that it's great. When it's good, I think you need to see it as great. And when it's bad, you need to see it as great. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Your attitude actually determines the outcome. The outcome don't determine the outcome. The circumstance and the situation doesn't determine the outcome. You determine the outcome. Now listen to me. I got two more things for you. The next one I want to say to you is, listen to me. I dare you to dream. I want you to dream the dream, but then I want you to work it. Listen to me. The dream works, but you got to work it. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Are you hearing me? The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. You can have it, but you got to work for it. And then my final one, when you become an adult, there are going to be days that you just don't feel like trying. But here's what I want you to do for me. I want you to always remember, I can, I will, and I must. In your darkest days, I need you to repeat that. I can, I will, I must. So as I leave, I know you remember the story. I know you remember the story. The little train that could. Yep. I know you remember that train when it looked at the train track and it looked at how high that train track was. It said, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know it. Something said, just get on the track. Like, just give it a try. And so it got on, that little train got on the track. Chugga, 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 choo. Chugga, 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 choo. Choo. And it got on that track and it started going a little bit. And it started going a little bit. And it started, listen to me very closely. In life, sometimes you won't feel like it, but if you put your shoes on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to feel like it, but if you put your pants on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to feel it, but if you put your hoodie on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you may not feel it, but if you put your baseball cap on anyhow. Sometimes in life, you're not going to want to do it, but if you try anyhow, you're going to find that you can muster up the strength, that you can muster up the attitude, that you can muster up everything you need to be everything you need to be. And that doggone train got on that track, and after a while it said, I think I can. I think I can. And it got up that hill a little bit more and it said, I think I can. I think I can. And as it got to the hardest part, it says, I know I can. Chugga, chugga, choo. Chugga, chugga, choo. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And you do I think I can enough till you wake up and say, I know I can. I got my GED. I think I could go to college. I got my 4-year degree. I think I could get my master's. I got my master's degree. I know I could get my PhD. Come on, ladies, say it with attitude. I know I can. I know I can. I can, I will, come on, fellas, say it. I can. Give me that bass. I can, I will, I must. Remember, you can because you have the ability to. I will because you have what it takes. I must because somebody's counting on you. It's your boy, E.T. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Make your next move your best move. And make the rest of your life the best of your life. It's your boy, E.T. 2020. The world is yours. I'm going to take it.
This is the proudest moment I have as a principal, and I'm honored to present the Mifflin High School graduating class of 2020. Of our 217 graduates today, 145 are from the class of 2020. 5 are graduating a year early, and 67 have stayed the course to graduate from previous cohorts. Of our 2020 graduates, 65 are earning college preparatory diplomas. 21 are earning diplomas of specialization. 7 are earning diplomas of distinction, and 3 have earned honors diplomas. 143 industry credentials were earned by our 2020 graduates, and they also have contributed over 25,152 hours of service to the Columbus community. And the entire class of 2020 at Mifflin High School has earned $1,364,066 in college scholarships. Columbus City Board President Adair, Superintendent Dr. Dixon, and faculty. I hereby certify to you that the Mifflin High School class of 2020 has met the prescribed requirements of the United States Department of Education, Columbus Board of Education, and the Ohio Department of Education for graduating from high school, and each is prepared to receive the appropriate diploma.
Fardoza Abdallah, Mohammed Abdallah, Ahmed Abdi, Amin Abdi, Anfa Abdi, Hebo Abdi, Iftin Abdi, Abdullahi Abdullahi, Abdirahman Abdul, Lokesh Acharya, Esther Achibumeda, Anthony Ackland, Rebecca Adejumo, Abdulkadir Aiden, Bata Ahmed, Maliun Ahmed, Durati Ali, Gudan Ali, Nazro Ali, Shamso Ali, Sundis Ali, Zamzam Ali, Magdalena Amaya, Kwaku Asamoah, Marvelous Avaulanu, Haja Ba, Kadar Bashir, Pradeep Basnet, Tyler Beam, Laxmi Biswa, Sanjita Biswa, Kevin Bolanos Hernandez, Yvetterline Boni Ani, Kaijan Bronner Bridget, Damir Bryant, Trantham Calhoun, My Anthony Carlisle, Samuel Carrera, Eric Cedillo Cano, Kylie Coleman, Shamarki Dahir, Yasin Dahir, Ghana Darji, Jesse DeLuna, Aisha DeCane, Nishan Daurali, Jano Zhao, Shukri Dini, Desiree Dixon, Richard Duomo, Deviana Edwards, Dewan Ellison, Righteous Fleshman, Angela Fuentes, Zaya Fuller, Nisha Gajmer, Saraswati Gajmer, Adi Garcia Villegas, Dylan Godwin, Jared Gonzalez Hurtado, Tyleek Gore, Aaliyah Griffin, James Gross, Jaden Jamfi, Shukri Hashi, Abdi Hassan, Farhia Hassan, Asia Hawkins, William Hirschberger, Shamarki Hershey, Ariana Holiday, Cyan Hollins, Tasia Howard, Kyla Hughes, Mukhtar Hussein, Salma Ibrahim, Khalid Ishmael, Ishmael Jama, Elijah Johnson, Lul Kasa, Yamuna Katual, Aaliyah Keithley, Pollux Kent, Susmita Kadka, Mikhail King, Jennifer Lopez Hernandez, Misael Losa, Julia Lucambo, Megan Lynch, Anil Magar, Amisha Maji, Takara Martin, Oscar Martinez Mejia, Amna Masood, Halima Matan, Marcus McGee, Ingrid Mestizo Alvarado, Karan Mitchell, Nasiro Mualim, Abdul Hamid Mohammed, Nazra Mohammed, Abdullahi Mohamud, Fahima Mohamud, Judith Makanji, April Moore, India Moorer, Maria Morales, Dan Makunzi, Mohammed Muse, Ganga Naupana, Ashish Naupana, Fu Gwen, Justine Niorukundo, Exhaust Numbo, Khalid Noor, Doreen Obang Key, Elisa Oliphant, Aaliyah Omar, Ariane Osler, Jalen Owens, Tamara Owens, Sanjana Pradhan, Brian Ramirez Amesquita, Sanaya Rawls Wood, Deasia Rispres, Ajane Rogers, Josue Roman Medina, Lorena Sandoval, William Sang, Dariani Santiago, Ava Santiago Torres, Evelyn Santos Ramirez, Blaze Savely, Mohammed Sheikh, Sarah Shiri, Ivan Simmons, Nyla Stewart, Karma Tamang, Nissan Tamang, Sydney Taylor, Omari Thomas, Sujan Tiwari, Cole Tomlinson, Kaylin Turner, Tyler Vanover, Ronald Chaz Vilbar, Jakai Watts, Kaya Weiss, Angelique Wise, Abigail Wamber, Zakaria Yusuf.
Mifflin High School, class of 2020, please rise. On the count of 3, we will move our tassels from the right to the left, signifying we are now high school graduates. 1, 2, 3.
Class of 2020, it is the privilege of the Columbus Board of Education to accept the certification of your diplomas. Let us be the first to officially congratulate you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you.
Columbus graduates, congratulations and best wishes for success.
COVID y el racismo no pueden detenernos. COVID y el racismo ne pouvons pas nous arrêter. COVID and racism can't stop us. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Board member Dr. Tina Pierce here. Congratulations, class of 2020. I can't wait to see all the great things you will achieve in the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We love you and all the best.
Carpe diem, seize the day. Felicidades. Congratulations, class of 2020 seniors.
To the Machiavellian, magnanimous, malleable, meritorious, militant, monarchical, marvelous, mesmerizing, mighty Mifflin High School graduating class of 2020. It is my great honor to have the opportunity to be a part of this momentous and monumental occasion, to share in the celebration of your magnificent accomplishment, high school graduation. I'm the amazing T Street, and I'm truly humbled to be able to give back to the place, that made me, Columbus Mifflin High School. I can honestly say that I've traveled across this country, and there is no stage I would rather stand on to deliver a speech than this stage that gave me my oratorical roots and wings. For the next minute and a half, I want to unpack the theme, you were built for this. Many believe that your class will be defined by COVID-19. I respectfully submit that COVID-19 will be defined by the class of 2020. Adversity is nothing new to the class of 2020. You came into the world on the heels of 9/11. I would argue that while you were yet in the womb, you were already built for this. If there had to be a class that experienced COVID-19, how blessed is our community, our state, and our nation that it is your class. Some weaker classes might have succumbed to the pressures of being quarantined during the period of time that should have been marked with proms, senior pics, grad nights, epic graduation parties, senior skip day, senior pranks, senior superlatives, signing yearbooks, staging the right selfies in your cap and gown, and so many other senior traditions. But you didn't give in, and you didn't give up, because you were built for this. When life threw you a curveball of learning online, you hit it out of the park by graduating anyway, because you were built for this. Though your dreams about your senior year were deferred, you didn't cave, because you were built for this. Though you have experienced grave disappointment, you persevered to this day anyway, because you were built for this. As yet another body lays lifeless under the knee of hatred, you didn't cower in fear, you rose up, because you were built for this. When COVID-19 knocked you down, you got back up, because you were built for this. When COVID-19 and racism combined to render you breathless, you breathed anyway, because you were built for this. I rest easy knowing that the future of this nation is in your hands. You are uniquely prepared for life because you have already proven that you can survive anything that life throws at you, because you were built for this. As challenges come, as they surely will, look back on this time and be reminded that the greatest indicator of future behavior is past behavior. And in those moments of challenge and chaos, the 2020 graduating class will know that you can conquer whatever life brings, because you've already proven that you were built for this. Thank you for inspiring me and all of the alumni of Mifflin High School with your resilience and perseverance to get to this day. Your families, friends, teachers, and communities are proud of you, but we are not surprised by you. We already knew you were built for this. Thank you.